Well, I've made it down to Botallack mines. What a composition, what another one. Look at that, there they are, the two mines. They're on this epic bit of the coastline here, just by St Just. Luckily, it's so windy again, but luckily there's this massive kind of rock ridge line that I'm hiding behind for the wind. But yeah, absolute epic. When you get close to the edge there, which I'll do a bit of B-roll of any minute, it's really cool. It drops right down. You can see a lot more of the rocks. It's about 20 minutes, half an hour before sunset. I don't think the clouds are going to light up that great. It's quite overcast, but again, I'll be shooting for some moody shots, trying to get some contrast and texture in the sky. Just trying to capture some of this water, this kind of blue teal water as it hits the coastline and turns white. So yeah, hopefully this is going to come out a really nice image. Probably going to be doing more of a portrait shot. I'll do landscapes as well, but I think the portrait is going to work the way it kind of looks up through the rocks. But yeah, really happy with it. Going to be shooting with soft grad filters and hard grad filters again. Probably soft grad mainly because of I don't want to darken the cliff too much. But that's going to allow me to bring the sky down, get some detail, some contrast in it, and make the scene look a lot better and a lot more balanced. I'm feeling pretty knackered because I've been down Cornwall all day. I came down last night. If you saw the vlog I put up probably a week or so ago, or maybe even a few days ago, it depends how they go out, you would have seen that I came down in the van that night and stayed by St Agnes. So I am quite knackered. I've been to 4 locations today and I've been doing a lot of driving around Cornwall, so not too much B-roll of this one, but I've got the drone with me. The wind's dropped slightly. I'll get the drone in the air, I'll get set up, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Well, apologies for the wind noise. I've got a mic on, but it's not a very good one. It's a cheap one that came with a mobile phone years ago, and it's under my coat, but it's not really doing too much. Yeah, I've got a scene set up now. Really liking it. I've just had the drone in the air. It's flown quite well, so should have a few good pictures of that, a few bit of nice B-roll, some nice video clips of it. The sky at the moment, it's about 10 minutes before sunset, 15 minutes, quarter of an hour before sunset, so I'm not sure how it's going to look at the moment, but the image is still really nice. Whatever happens is because we've got this really cool water crashing on the rocks down here. It's making it go really white and frothy. I've taken a few images already, so this is my setup. I'll swing you around. I'm sat quite close to the cliff here, so I can't really get much better angle of the camera. It's right on the edge. I'm shooting a portrait shot looking down at these rocks, down where the water's breaking, and then obviously looking up to the 2 mines on the cliff here. My settings at the moment, I'm shooting at f16. The reason I'm doing that is I want to try and get the shutter speed to around about a second, just to give a bit of smoothness in the water as it crashes. I'm not going to bother putting the 10 stop on because it's going to be too dark, and it's going to mean that nearly all the detail is lost from the water. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wait until it gets a bit darker, the light drops a bit, and then that'll give me the same effect I want. So I'm shooting at f16 at the moment, shooting around about 38mm. And I've got a ISO of 50, and that's giving me a shutter speed at the moment of about 1.5 seconds. So it's giving me the desired result. Just shooting with the 0.9 soft grad, like I said earlier, and just kind of waiting. Hopefully we'll get a bit of colour in this sky, fingers crossed. Quite nice pictures already. I'll just see if you can bring them on the back of the camera. That's the kind of stuff I'm getting at the moment. I'm getting a lot of this this water, this white kind of froth effect as it kind of crashes, and then a bit of the blue to the left of the frame there. So, and then obviously the cliff and the two mines. They're quite dark at the moment, so it's going to need some post work. But I think it's going to come out a really nice image. So it's just a waiting game now. I'm going to hang around here, hopefully get the skylight up a bit of colour in it. Even if it catches a bit of the sunset, it'll be quite nice. And just see how it goes. What I might do while I'm waiting is I might just do a pano stitch going from here across, just to make the image a bit bigger. I don't want to do too much of a landscape shot because it's going to cut out and crop out a lot of these rocks down the bottom. I want to try and get them in the scene. So if I do a pano shot doing a portrait, it means I can include those rocks and sweep it out to the left to get kind of a wider image. So I'll wait here now, see what happens to the light, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right, it's pretty obvious I'm still not down at the mines. I'm back home now. It's a few days later. I was really happy how the images came out. It just kind of got too dark to do much vlogging. I was just busy taking pictures really, and it kind of got too dark for the camera. I could have done some stuff in the van and finished it off, but I had a 3-hour drive back home after that, so I kind of just got in the van and kind of made tracks. Like I say, please how the images came out. I didn't do any HDRs down there. I'm trying to get away from doing HDRs. Although I think that situation down there was perfectly suited to it because there was not much sunlight. There's not much decent light on the cliff, and the sky and the sea were quite bright. So the cliff or the edge where the mines were there were quite darkly lit. So I've had to do quite a bit of post work and then bring up the shadows, do some other stuff to try and get them to come out how I kind of saw them in my eyes. I think it's worked quite well, but I have a feeling it would have worked better as a HDR. I'll flash up a picture now just of kind of one of the pictures that's come out the camera. Obviously it's a RAW file, so it's going to be quite dark anyway, not very well balanced, and there's going to be hardly any colour in it because it's quite a flat image anyway. So obviously it's RAW and it's not going to be look like a JPEG would normally come out, for instance. But it just kind of shows you how dark it was down there. And how probably a HDR would have worked better in that situation. But I'm still happy with how the filters came out. The only thing is obviously the filter, because the cliff in the image was coming down at an angle, a filter would also darken the cliff. And I couldn't do too much post work with graduated stuff in Camera Raw as well in Photoshop, because that was going to cause an issue with gradients on the cliff and making it darker. So not the easiest images to process, but I think it came out really well. I really like the scene, I really like the area. Definitely somewhere I revisit next time I'm down in Cornwall. One of those places, so epic, it's worth going there a few giant times just to try and get some better light, some kind of sun on the kind of on the mines as it's setting, or some kind of red skies and stuff like that. I apologise again for the noise in the last few vlogs that have gone up. I have got a different mic now which I'm using. It's only a simple plug-in mic, it's not a external recorder or anything fancy, but I'm hoping by having it underneath a coat or something like that, it will take away a lot of the wind noise if I have any more issues like that again. So yeah, hopefully the audio will improve from this point onwards. I'll stick up the images now from this vlog, and hopefully you'll find them nice and find the vlog interesting. Like I say, it's a great spot. If you ever want to get down there in the future, just go for it. It's not a million miles away from the car park. It's only a kind of 5-minute walk to get down to the viewpoint. Yeah, thoroughly recommend it. Like I say, if you found the vlog interesting, please like and subscribe, and any comments would be much appreciated, and I'll catch up with you in the next one.